Hello everyone, this is Joel with SB Reviews. We're going to talk about if this Bissell Turbo Liftoff vacuum cleaner is actually worth it. We're going to cover all different features, test out the suction, and see if it's actually convenient to use. So here we have the box. Let's go and take everything out. So first of all, they give us this pretty in-depth instruction manual. And here you can see that they give us this really nice attachment. Has bristles on it. Next we have the handle of the vacuum. This thing is actually quite light. Here we have the base of the vacuum cleaner. You know, most bases of Bissell vacuum cleaners are quite heavy, but this one is the exception. And you can see we have the bristles at the bottom as well. And as you can see, we have the main part of the vacuum cleaner. I do like how compact this is. And then we have the vacuum tube. This is pretty flexible. And then lastly, they give us this attachment, which is sort of like a 2-in-1. And so to put this together, it's actually quite easy. So we have the base part right here. So we simply just have to put this right there. That'll lock into place. And then we have the handle. That locks in as well. And then on the back here, we have where we can insert this vacuum tube. So that locks in and goes all the way down there. And as you can see, we were able to put the vacuum cleaner together quite easily. And let's go ahead and start testing it out. Okay, so first of all, we have a ton of oatmeal on the floor. Let's go ahead and test this out. Let's see how well it does at getting this up. I do love how easy it is to swivel. Just sort of like turn it like that. Get up some stragglers here. And bam, as you guys can see, it did a pretty good job of getting all of that oatmeal up. But with that being said, let's go ahead and try this on something a little bit heavier. All right, so this time we have some cereal on the floor. Let's see how well it does at getting this up. And so it did a pretty decent job of getting that up as well. Compared to the oatmeal, it was a little bit harder for the vacuum to get that up. But with that, let's go ahead and test out the attachments. So what's pretty cool about this is that this is a 2-in-1. So when you turn it around, you just press this button here. So when you turn it around, you can just press the wand release. Now this comes out and you can start using it. And you can put the attachments right here. And all you simply have to do, just put that right in there, and then we can start using it. All right, so we have some cereal here on the floor. Let's see how well this attachment does at getting this up. So what I've learned so far is that this attachment isn't that great with getting up like large pieces like these off the floor. You still can, but it's not going to be as effective as using this one or simply just using this by itself. This would be better if you were to get something up smaller or like the oatmeal that we were just vacuuming up earlier. It's actually pretty cool that it has this LED on the front so you can see exactly what you're vacuuming. And then once you're done using this attachments, so you just Slide it back into there, then you're ready to start using it again. Now what's also pretty cool is that there's a couple of different modes. So obviously we have the off mode, then there's the first mode right here where you just use the suction. So this is the bristle roll, and if you have that on, it's not going to use the bristle. And if you turn it all the way on to the double tick mark, it's going to be using the suction and the bristle roll. And then we also have this on the front here. We have these two buttons. We have a plush carpet button, and we also have a low carpet mode, so you can use this on a bare floor. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what it's like, sort of like a POV of what it looks like to use this. So I'm gonna prop this down. And it's really simple to navigate. It's not, you know, trying to fight you like a lot of other vacuum cleaners out there might do because of how heavy they are. This is light enough to where I can easily just get around these corners. You can see how it's able to turn. There's no like major friction with it. And it actually goes quite a lot lower than I expected compared to other vacuums out there. Obviously because of the trash bin, you can't get completely under this couch. So you can also use this on a bare floor, whether it's bare wood, tile, vinyl, or even marble. And there's actually a mode for it, like I showed you guys earlier. So we're on the low carpet mode, and then you can also use the suction only mode, so that way you don't scratch up your floor using any bristles. It's up to you. But I'm gonna go ahead and test this out. And when you use just the suction mode, it's not going to like fling the trash everywhere. Because if you use the bristles on the bare floor, it's going to be shooting stuff everywhere. So you don't want that to happen. And you can even use it on area rugs. You can also see just how bright the LED is. I'm gonna go into my bathroom here so you guys can see. See just how bright that is. Lights up the entire bathroom. And with that, let me go ahead and show you guys how you can actually dump out the trash bin. It's super simple to do. So you just press this button here, it releases. Then you can just open this latch up and dump all the trash into there. And you also get access to the filter here. You simply lift that up. And you want to make sure that this area is clean for optimal suction. Then to put it back, locks into place, and then you're ready to start using it again. And also here you can see we have the bottom of the vacuum cleaner. We have the bristles here. They're a decent thickness, maybe of what you would see on a toothbrush, maybe a little bit thicker. And we also have 4 wheels. So we have these 2 right here and these 2 ones at the bottom. And they're actually quite rubbery. That way you keep your grip regardless of the surface. What's also pretty neat about this too is that if you wanted to use the vacuum tube and take this off completely and carry it around, that way it's a little bit easier. You can really just use this on a wide variety of surfaces like your couch or, you know, even getting into your windowsill, because the suction on this is pretty good compared to a lot of other vacuum cleaners that I've seen out there. This one definitely has some of the best suction. But also the quality of this vacuum cleaner is pretty good. It's made of like all hard plastic. It has a rubbery grip here so that way it doesn't slip out of your hand. And the only thing that's metal on it is this piece right here, the handle. And you know, this is a pretty decent vacuum cleaner. As opposed to you trying to just like haul this around everywhere, you can simply just take off this wand and get up those areas quite easily. And it's easy to navigate, and you can take out the trash bin as well. It's easy to clean this out. And it's actually quite light compared to a lot of other Bissell products or vacuum cleaners that I've seen out there. So pretty much anyone can use it. You can store it anywhere as well. It has a pretty good sleekness, so you can put it in the corner of your room, your closet, your bedroom. It does not matter. You can use it on a big mess, a small mess. So whether you have an apartment or house, this will be a pretty convenient all-in-one vacuum cleaner that can get the job done. And you can even store the attachments as well on the side here too, at the bottom. Just makes storage a lot easier. So yeah, this thing's pretty cool, and I do think that it's worth it.